getting to go back home this weekend. You excited?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's definitely great always to go back home. I got family down there too, so it's definitely gonna be big.
How many tickets are you trying to scrounge up?
I got a few right now. I'm still looking for a couple more. That's gonna be kind of hard though. It's late in the week now, but we're gonna see what we can get.
Is this your first time playing back in the 757 since you graduated from high school?
Yes, it is. This is actually my first time.
What are the emotions going to be like for you heading back to a familiar setting and being around family, friends, and then taking the field in Norfolk?
Yeah, it's definitely big being able to, not only be in college, but going back home. I stay like 15 minutes away from the stadium, so it's like really being that close to home is definitely great for me. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel it once I get there.
Have you ever played in that stadium before?
No. I've been there a couple times, though, like just watched, but I've never played in that stadium.
When you transfer here, do you see this game on the schedule and kind of circle it down the line? Like that one could be kind of special?
No, not really. I mean, I don't really. I do next, one game at a time. Not really looking forward to any particular game, but, it's always great to play back at home.
I think when we talked at maybe ACC Media Days in Charlotte, you talked about kind of wanting to inspire the kids that didn't, you didn't necessarily have somebody to look up to, but you wanted to be kind of that person for kids. To be able to go home and do that in Norfolk, what does that mean to you?
That brings more motivation to me too, because it's like I know it's little kids out there looking at me. So for me, being able to set an example or set a standard to even come back home and be as big as I am to certain people is definitely good, especially the kids, because being able to change the way they think in a positive way is great.
How do you feel like the defensive line's played so far?
I feel like we definitely can do more. We've been doing good. I'll say, we don't really have a lot of sacks, but I feel like we're getting back there a lot. We're not really going to dwell on the fact that we don't really have that many sacks, but we're just going to keep going. We're going to try to get better every week, which I feel like we are going to get better every week, and it's going to start hitting.
You felt like Marshall was intent on getting the ball out quick.
Yeah.
Is that frustrating as a pass rusher?
Oh, most definitely. It's always frustrating, especially when you're winning. So, you gotta take every rush like you about to go get the sack. So when you come off of beating a tackle and you see the man just throwing it out, it's like it's nothing you can do. It's not like it's the defense's fault. That's just what they're doing.
I know you guys like the sacks, but I mean pressures are pretty good too. Is that something celebrated in your guys' room?
Yeah, I mean, of course, getting to the quarterback is always great. We focus on hitting home for the most part, but it's always good to pressure the quarterback, to affect the quarterback. We definitely look forward to doing that.
How much meat's still on the bone for you guys to get finishing in the backfield?
I'm sorry, could you say?
How much meat's still on the bone with finishing in the backfield?
Oh, it's a lot of it. It's still, I don't even think we touched it yet. We getting there. We plan on eating a lot for the rest of the season. And we just gonna keep picking it up. We're gonna get better every week because that's what we want, not only just the team.
Kamari is also from the 757. You and him talked about heading back home this weekend.
Oh yeah, we definitely excited. And we both D linemen, so we in the same room together. So we already hyped up enough.
Do you guys play against each other in high school?
No, we didn't. We didn't play against each other.
We talked to Aeneas yesterday, and he said there was a play against Marshall where he looked at you and he was like, "Did you win?" And then you look back, Dante Lovett breaks up a pass. How nice is it to have a secondary like that where they kind of get your back on?
It's great because, the times where we probably won't get home, we have DBs back there that's good enough to make plays for us to be all good, So not only us having to get home, but we can depend on the back end to help us make those plays when we're not being able to, uphold that standard.
You guys in the first half against Marshall forced them to punt 7 times on 9 possessions. What did you like about the way you guys came out? And Aeneas talked about he felt like you guys just were playing with a ton of energy. Did you see that? Yes,
I definitely feel like we're playing with a bunch of energy. That's what we like to go by. We go off for starting fast. So starting fast, you got to bring that energy early. So being able to hit it full speed in the first half and then still do it in the second half in order to finish, that I feel like we're definitely on the right track.
What's the mentality this week? How do you kind of keep that momentum rolling?
Don't don't get too happy over a win, you know, because it happened. It's done. You know, next thing you know, we got another game coming up. So you don't really get that much time to enjoy it, which, you know, you should feel good about because you got more games to play. You know, so being able to stack 1 week and then come back to stack another one and for it to be a positive outcome is great. That's what we're looking for.
Last week, D'Angelo Hall came to town, 7'5" guy. What did you take away from what he said to you guys?
He said we got to do it. You know, it's up to us. You know, we got to work and we got to believe that we can do whatever it is that we want, that we